so that they can see how easy it is. All right, if you're popping on, say hey to me. I just tagged some people so that I can share with you guys what I've got going on here today. I am excited to share with y'all so that you can see the things that I'm doing. Your bag parties don't have to be super fancy or super crazy or anything like that. I actually prefer for them to be very easy and nothing complicated. Good morning, girl. How are you? I am doing all the things in my office today before I go out and get some other things done. Okay, so I wanted to come on here and share. So the first thing is the bag doesn't really matter. Hey, Marissa. The bag really doesn't matter. This is the bag that you get when you buy a full set of testers from the family store or from the Scentsy Success. When you buy a full set, you get that bag. So you can use those bags if you would like. The first thing that I'm going to say is that I don't give every single person a full set of testers because that's not income producing. And if they want a full set of testers, then they need to have a home party. That's kind of how I run it like that, because I don't want to give all my testers away in one bag because I'm not going to buy 8,000 testers. So I have about half of the testers in there. I also have a bar, which was one of the scent of the months in there. And I am going to share with you what I do with that, why I put a bar in there. So the first thing you need in your bag party is order forms. If you don't have order forms because you joined on the $15 kit and they only gave you, like they told you to print them off, print them off. You don't have to buy the order forms that Scentsy gives you. I actually do not buy them anymore because I just don't think that it's income producing. These are ones that I have from leftover. So I have this little sheet on my bag party or on my order forms and I staple it together. So it says, please make sure these order forms are filled out entirely. Name, address, phone number, and email. This helps me enter every customer correctly and ensures bomb follow-up from me. If you do this with every customer, you as a host get to keep the wax bar in your bag as a little thank you from me. So you don't have to do that, but I'm telling you, my biggest mistake is not getting contact info. So I stapled it to it so that they can't miss it. And when I host coach them, I tell them, please pay attention to that, okay? The next thing I have is this little party host packet. This is in the files tab of our team page. And this one, it starts off and it just says party time. I printed it off and laminated it to make it last longer, but you don't have to do that. You don't have to laminate it. I printed it in color and then laminated it front and back, and I just put my information on it. As you go through this little host packet, it talks about what you would do as a host. Make a list. Your party must reach 200 before taxes to be considered a party. Free shipping will apply. The more you sell, the more you earn. Please don't leave the wax in your car. So that's just like a little note to your host. And then the next page has like the host rewards. And then underneath that, it has payment information and it tells them how they can pay. So this is just something that I put in every single bag, and it's already made. Some amazing superstar director makes it, and I just pop my label and information on it, so then it's ready to go. It talks about all of the different products right here. It says the join for $49, and I've just put like colorful stickers on it that I've had. It talks about our incentive trips. It has a compensation plan for those that are interested. And then I printed out a bundle and save from the PDF form of the catalog. So I just downloaded the catalog from the workstation. I printed out a bundle and save and laminated it and added it onto the back. this one right here. Oh, and then the last thing I added, this is also in the files tab. This is a note about the Disney scents because Disney scents are more expensive. So I gave them a note on that. And remember, I'm not just giving them this bag and walking away. I am going to coach them and tell them those things. But this is just for their reference. This one right here is called the generic host packet. And that's because this host packet right here, it doesn't have any page numbers on it. So it is only, like, you can use this one over and over and over and over again. And I used that one for this bag party because I got this bag party together before the new spring and summer one was there. So hold on one second and I'll show you the other one. Actually, I don't even have the other one. I never even made other ones because I just had already made these, so I didn't spend the time to make another one. But if you look in our files tab, it'll say spring summer 19 hostess packet. Like I said, for me, I'm just using the general one because I'd already made it and I've already laminated it and there's no page numbers. So it's really easy for me to just pop it in there for every single party and not have to change it every catalog season. When they start to get nasty, then I will. But like I said, this file is in the files tab. Of course, Chloe, I include a product list in there. I include like 2 of them. The first one, I ask the host to circle all the things that she wants. Like, tell her to go ham, circle anything that she could want on the front and on the back. And on the back, you can see that there's also the scents. So I have her circle or highlight, and I ask her to text that to me. The reason why I ask her to text that to me is because that tells me, like, what are her goals for the party? What do we need to set her PRV goal so that she can get all of the things that she needs for free and half off, right? So then I also include a scent and warmer of the month catalog or little brochure thing. I have that right here. And the reason why I'm showing you guys this today is because I got this one back yesterday, so I need to repack it. So I'm going to give them the flyer and a little felt sample in there as well. And then I have join info, because if you're not giving them join info, they're not going to know, right? So this is the one from Scentsy. If you just joined, you can just buy the join info from Scentsy Success. This is my personal trifold because I've been doing Scentsy for a while, so I include that as well. I include another example of host rewards because it's sort of, in that packet, it's not very self-explanatory. So this is also from the workstation, and it just explains how much free and half off they're going to get based on their party total. Okay? And then this is a personal special. You do not have to do this. It's in a picture, and it's in our files tab, and it just tells them when they have a $200 party with me, I'm going to use the perpetual party reward and give them a $20 warmer for free. But you do not have to do that. That's just what I do. So I like to make mine super simple, and then they get 2 catalogs. This is just like a little sheet that I created to put on the front to kind of tell them. So like, the reason why I use this as generic, because it doesn't have page numbers, but this was just a little sheet I created on Canva, and it tells them, ever thought about doing what I do, check out pages 62 to 63. And then find your favorite scents on pages 29 to 33. Love essential oils, check out pages 46 to 47. Take fragrance anywhere, which is like the to-go products, 48 to 49. Our body products, peep pages 50 and 53, Scentsy Clean. And then lastly, Save That Money Honey on page 66, which is the bundle and save. So I attach this by just doing some stickers. Deal alert, buy 5, get 1 free. And then a personal special sticker. So, and then there's this right here where they can write down their wish list. That's just what I did to make my catalogs more personal because I used this generic host packet. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am just going to stack all of this stuff back into that bag and it doesn't have to be like crazy. I'm just going to stuff all of this back into the bag, and I'll show you what little graphic I have to put on the front. So, and then I'm just going to stack it like this. I have my host packet, I have my order forms, all that stuff. I'm just going to place it on the top of the bag. And then I created this little graphic from WordSwag, and it says, warning, these cute little testers melt under low heat, keep them in a cool place. And I just remind my people, don't leave them in the car. And then you have a bag just like this ready to take somewhere and go. So if you don't have bags like that, I'm going to share with you some other things that I've done. If you don't have to go and buy a bunch of bags. So I have done them in little bags like this. You can put testers in it. These are literally from the dollar spot at Target. You can use bags like that. I know Emily did some cute, fun little bags like the wet bags from Target in the dollar spot. They're like $3. They're cute. You can do that. If you have someone that likes to carry around a bigger bag, I got this clear bag off of Amazon, and I would put my testers in this little bag that goes with it. I would put all the rest of my stuff in the bag so that they could see it. And if they're getting this big bag, I'm going to let them borrow my Scentsy Go. Or I have these warmers over here that I'm no longer using in my house right now that I'm going to let them borrow. And I'm just going to put this down in the bag and they can carry it with them. And it's going to be clear so that people can have conversations with them about it. Does that make sense? Does anybody have any questions? Marissa, I would suggest that you buy a full set of testers. Because you joined on the $15 kit, you do need a full set. I would not buy a bunch of full sets though, because in August or in September, that's when our catalog will switch. And when our catalog switches, you'll need to get transition sets to add to it. So if you just joined on the $15 kit, I would say get at least one full set of testers, but don't go buying like 5, because in September, that's when everybody will need to buy some more testers, because some of the scents will go away and we'll get new ones. Okay? So don't think that bag parties have to be hard. They don't. All of those files that I just showed you are in the Files tab. It will be super simple for you to print those things off. They don't have to be fancy. And you don't have to go out and buy all the expensive bags. Literally dollar bags work. And remember that everything that you buy for your business is a business write-off. And you just need to know what type of person your host is. Like if she works in an office and would rather have a basket. I've done baskets like this and stuffed the testers in a bag in here and given them a warmer and everything so they can set it on the counter at their office. It just depends what kind of host you have. Like Emily wasn't having great success with these because it was so big. So she literally got like a wet bag that's more like this size and put everything in that. But it's like glittery and fun. So just find things that are cheap to put them in. But yes, if you joined on the $15 kit, I would suggest getting one full set of testers. And then product lists are super cheap. Showcase brochures are super cheap. And I hope that was helpful. Super simple, guys. Don't make it so hard. Don't give them every single tester. Give them some samples. Oh, I will say that I'll also give them samples as well. Like I have all of that stuff over there. That's all my washer with samples and all that stuff that I still have to get together. But I'm going to put some of that in my bag party as well because you want them to try all those different products. So I hope that made sense. Make sure that you're coaching your host though. If you don't know what host coaching is, search in the workstation. You'll see files on host coaching because bag parties are really hit and miss because it's just going to depend on how well your host is going to work. If she's not going to work, then a lot of times bag parties may not be super great. Your host has got to be really interactive and really working for that free and half off. So anyway, y'all, I hope you have a good Friday, and I just wanted to share with you guys since I was restuffing all my bags. Have a great day. Bye.